This is Killing Time.
You shit-kicking, stinky horse-smelling motherfucker, you.
This is Killing Time with me, Micah.
Me, Martine.
And me, Noah.
Ah, that was perfect.
Nailed it.
Third time. All right, good start. Good start. All right, well, anyway, yeah, we had some technical difficulties. But everything is, I think, is working now.
I can assure you now that I think everything is working.
Yeah, nobody touched the board.
I'm going to hedge a bit.
Wait, so what exactly happened? There was a bright squeak? No, bright.
So I turned on the other thing that they said never turn on, and it destroyed my ears.
And that's why you never turn it on.
And yeah, and the moral of the story is always follow directions. Yes, you know, we had a bit of a rocky start also this is the second time in a row, and this is our second show, by the way, in which we have been temporarily unable to get into the studio, and we had to call somebody to get us in. So,
and every time they want to know who we are, who our parents are, what's our date of birth, our social security number.
Yeah. They want to find all this interesting information about us. But I know you were all worried. Here we are.
We made it.
Here we are. We're 10 minutes early, in fact, because we just really wanted to get going and
go to bed.
Go to bed, yeah.
There's literally no one who's going to stop us.
Our one viewer.
Myself. So I want to tell. So I feel like I can say that I'm from New York City. I think that's safe enough to say without someone coming after me. So I'm from New York City, and this past weekend, I went down there. We're in Waltham now, but I went down and visited there, and Noah and Martine were still up here in Waltham.
Living our best lives.
Living their best lives.
Martine was trying desperately to get home, but
to get
couldn't
out of
quite.
Waltham.
I couldn't find a ride.
Yeah, well, so anyway, I was in New York City, and I've been holding off telling my stories about that just for this special time with all of you wonderful listeners and Martine and Noah. One thing
Tell us all about it.
Well, actually, to be honest, the most interesting thing that happened to me was on the ride back. I took the Bolt bus back.
The Bolt bus.
The Bolt bus back. They always say that B's are really good for radio. Bolt bus back. And I had my headphones on, and there were 3 people sort of sitting diagonally in front of me. And I had headphones on. I was listening to music, and I sort of felt what I thought was a small fart coming on. That's what
I know that feeling.
You know, thank you, Martine. Thank you for that. So I thought it was a small fart, and I let it out, and it felt like a small fart, and I couldn't hear it because I had my headphones on, but I didn't.
Jesus!
But I didn't realize I let a bad boy rip right there because the people turned around. So that was.
I just would love. Like, if you became a politician and they were listening to this, and they're like, and I just let a bad boy rip.
Because it truly...
Sir, what did you mean? I did not.
I did not inhale.
I did not inhale.
No, because it was just
like... protrude a fart.
Because it was just like, I didn't think that was going to happen. And I totally, sometimes when that happens, you're like, well, let me sort of be on my guard. Let me try to make this as silent as possible. But I thought that it was fine, and as it was going, and it was more than a second. It was there was enough time for me to react while it was happening, and because I couldn't hear it, I was like, this is fine, and I didn't try to, I didn't even try to blame it on the dog or anything like that. I just 3 people turned around, and I was sitting there smiling proudly, listening to Bohemian Rhapsody. So that was actually the most exciting. I think that was the most exciting thing to happen to me in New York. I also, I sent Martine and Noah a picture of the most destroyed vehicle
that you could still ride.
I don't even think you could still ride. So
I don't think whoever was riding that still had a leg after whatever happened to that bike.
Yes, this was a motorcycle, which is already a bad start, and it was, I think, burnt. But the weird thing is that it was like someone had driven it, like it must have burned, and then they drove it and parked it pretty well, right there on the curb. Like
I'm hoping they just like fell off and then it skidded and like
Maybe it was
the
a chop
friction-
shop, just brought it back. They got the part they
Just
needed.
roll out of the
You know,
shop.
you take the part you need, and you give it back to the person.
And then you burn the entire right side of the bike because fuck them.
you know what I honestly kind of felt like someone didn't know yet. The person who owned it did not yet know this, because I think the only reasonable explanation is that someone brought this motorcycle to this spot, left, and then someone else came and burnt it with gasoline and like ripped off the seat. And because the seat, I don't know if you can see that picture, but like the foam seat was like ripped in half and like was still lying there next to it, like hanging by a single string of plastic.
How long do you think this bike was there, just like on the side of the road?
Everyone that saw it, you would notice, because it looked like a crumpled tinfoil can. So I kind of feel like that's the kind of thing that pretty quickly gets picked up, especially in New York City. Like if a cop sees that, they know something's awry.
Something goes off. They're like,
Hey, wait a minute.
something's not right.
Something's not right here. This motorcycle has been through the grinder. So anyway, that was the big exciting thing that happened to me in New York City.
Cool.
Sweet.
We did nothing.
We did very little.
We went to Boston. I got my watch fixed. That
We
was
did go
lit.
to Boston. We got told that there would be a 4-hour wait for the Apple Store.
Did you go back
kinda
to the
sucks.
Oh, Noah went to Blue Bottle Coffee, bought a coffee, and then bought another later.
That's
What a crazy
You
story.
That is
Crazy
so good.
story. You don't get to get Blue Bottle coffee that often, so
I
I,
don't
figured
know.
I'd make the most of it.
I'm
I have to say though,
Blue
it was
Bottle
$5 coffee, and I think it was worth the $5. As
There you go. Blue Bottle. Seek us out. We will give you...
Yeah, this is a plug for Blue Bottle.
Blue Bottle.
It's definitely worth your time.
and they had the stereotypical baristas that just had like the dreads.
Yeah, I know what you... I know
Pouring
so
it
much what
out
you mean. Wait,
very
so
weirdly.
Am I supposed to know what Blue Bottle is?
It's like
I don't think so.
it's like
Okay.
the new third wave Starbucks.
Okay. But it's not like... a
Yeah,
thing.
you'd already heard of it. Do they have them in like Vermont?
I just saw
Oh,
some
well.
YouTube video about them.
You saw
Oh,
a
okay.
YouTube video about Blue... Now we know where Martine's from. That's okay. What state?
I'm from Vermont.
Actually, I guess that's less specific.
It's a big state,
It's not. That's so
It's
not.
actually not.
but
fact,
but it's hard to find people.
I recently found out about Vermont when I was looking this up that they have their largest city is the smallest. They have the smallest largest city of any state. So what's the largest city in Vermont? Is it
Burlington.
Burlington. Burlington's population is smaller than every other largest city in America. It's tiny. It's not the smallest state by population. I think it's Wyoming.
Yeah,
Wyoming has like 500,000 people.
and so much land.
And so much
land. It's
Think
insane.
about how much more their votes count.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's 3 votes. It's like
Yeah.
people always say that thing about like the votes, like their votes, and like in Vermont, I guess our votes count a lot. But it's like they don't really because we always vote Democrat, so it's not like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a swing
I know.
state. You know?
Yeah. The only reason I have any sense of like how large states are is because my middle school teachers thought that playing Stack the States on iPads would like teach us shit, and it didn't.
Let's
But
stack the states.
now I know that Texas is huge, and like
And Alaska.
Alaska
Is
is
mega huge.
massive.
Which is, by the way, great because little fun fact about Noah, he does not know his geography.
I don't know where anything is. It's pretty tragic. I know where Alaska is.
But
I
you
mean,
didn't know where. What was
Where's
it?
you didn't know where New Zealand
New
was?
Zealand?
Yeah, that was not.
Sorry,
Good,
everyone in
but-
New Zealand.
Yeah,
New Jackson.
I apologize. Now I know that you're near Australia.
It's all right. If you pull a random person from New Zealand, you got like I think it's like a 60% chance that they're a sheep. There's like literally
They're not.
there's literally more sheep than people.
Hey, I have relatives in New Zealand, so
Yeah.
Serious?
you
So
better
does a friend of ours.
quiet.
A friend of ours is New Zealand.
Who?
He's
Well-
Lachlan.
Oh,
Seriously?
Lachlan. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's like his
And
like
Turkish.
Mom. His mom is
Oh,
his. I don't think he's.
I thought he was Scottish.
Well, he's not ethnically from New Zealand.
Lachlan, if you're listening to this, how you doing?
Lachlan.
if you want to
calls up.
call in and hit us with your family tree real quick,
No,
we
I
can-
know it. I know it.
Okay.
This is my roommate, and I know it. I'll tell you right now. His family is from New Zealand, but they're not ethnically from New Zealand. They're ethnically Scottish. So they're these Scottish
Man,
people.
this is This is great.
This is getting deeply personal.
Sorry, let me just drink a little bit of water to just.
You're putting you're putting evidence on the air that you drank water in the studio.
Dude, is that a
Like,
liquid? I
no.
think I have to kill you.
It's just a
You're
joke.
talking to a board member right now.
Yeah, you're talking to a member of the board, all right? I will bring the full wrath of the E-board
That was just a joke.
at a moment's notice.
This is just an empty bottle.
To people that don't know, Noah is a member of the very esteemed WBRS e-board. He's the assistant computer.
I'm the assistant software
And when
engineer.
you say for people that don't know, you are including every single person in the world.
Dude.
Besides like 5
There
people.
are a couple people that don't know, but for the people that don't know,
Yeah.
do know, whatever.
Now you know.
It's okay. It's okay. We're all learning here how to talk. What
And
else is what's up?
There's a sign on here that says talk about any upcoming WBRS sponsored events. I heard there was
that's a good point, actually.
there's
What is
a
it?
concert coming. What's their name?
Hotelier.
Hotelier. I looked at them. They look very much in my
wheelhouse?
wheelhouse, my genre.
What does that mean?
It's like 5 white guys in a field, like being sad.
Is that your
They have a
bag?
banjo, I think.
I'm pretty sure that you just described all of Vermont right there.
5 white guys in a field.
What sad white guys in the field with one person.
I gotta
with a
say, I
banjo.
don't like this music. I vibe with it on a
Yeah.
on a level that is just weird.
Yeah. What kind of music do you listen to now?
What kind of music do I listen to?
Yeah.
Probably a lot of pop. Gotten like into Motley Crue recently.
That's not
because of the
pop.
dirt.
That's not pop.
No, I'm saying that that's different from pop. Like normally I listen to pop, but I've like veered off
Yeah.
briefly for Motley Crue. Just Motley Crue. They're like the
But
one.
what about DaBaby?
What about that? That's pop.
Man.
Is that
Or
pop?
hip-hop.
Or is,
We are hitting Noah
Maybe.
pretty hard. No, it's not.
I like Motley Crue. I mean,
Do you like the baby?
I was talking to someone about how Motley Crue's like ultimate guilty pleasure. Like you hate that you're listening to it.
Oh
but
yeah, no,
it sounds
especially since it's not from our time either. It's like
yeah,
we're
it's like,
past
why,
it.
Yeah,
It's-
why are you listening to
We have
it?
no excuse
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no excuse.
except for watching that movie.
Do you guys want to talk about like the music that we picked this week and why
Oh,
we
yeah,
chose
that's a
it?
good
I don't
idea.
even know what music we picked this week. I'm not even sure what music I picked.
Wait,
this
who
week.
built the? You built the
I
playlist, right?
built the
You built
playlist.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
why'd you pick your song?
Why did I pick my song? What was my song? Oh, okay, yeah. So I picked my song, which is "Dropped" by Phantom Planet, because.
Noah.
Thank you. Figured I'd throw that
Do
out
you
there.
know this? I didn't
don't
know
know
this
it.
song.
No, I didn't know it either. I really love this show named Chuck. It's about like this.
Is that the guy with the big plastic head?
What?
Never mind. That's something else.
No, that's Chucky, dude.
That's Chuck.
That is
Okay.
completely
Does that
different.
star that guy that actor you really like?
Zach Levi? I do.
No,
like Zach
Nathan
Levi.
Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. I do also love Nathan Fillion. This is true. But he's in Firefly. No, Zach Levi is in Chuck, and it's about.
Can we just talk about Aaron Paul real quick?
Oh my god.
I want to have that be our through line of every single show. Because last week we talked about
I
Aaron
really
Paul.
would prefer not to.
Would it be okay if we
I'm sorry, Micah. I'm gonna stop you right there. I might speak you if
You
you
might
start
mute
talking
me.
about Aaron Paul.
I just want to run through.
He is in control of the board.
He does have board control. You're chairman of the board, but he's master.
He's the master of the
He's
board.
the board master. I just wanted to. I showed you guys his Twitter, and it's amazing. Is it alright if I just really quickly? All right, you tell your thing. I want to really quickly go through his Twitter.
Okay, no, the reason I picked Drop by Phantom Planet is because it's in this show that I really like, and they consistently pick amazing music. So if you ever watch Chuck, you got to listen to the soundtrack because it's tight.
You're gonna like what I have to say about.
about Aaron Paul.
No, it's about someone else.
Okay, thank God.
Thank God it's not it. We love you, Aaron Paul, but
If you're listening, Aaron Paul.
if you're listening,
Imagine if Aaron Paul was listening right now.
El Camino was good.
See
That-
I'm
oh.
talking about.
We watched John Wick.
we watched John Wick.
That was
3,
something we did this
Parabellum.
weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk. Oh my God, please let's talk about John Wick.
I thought you
That-
said you didn't want to talk about John Wick.
No, but now that you say it, I do.
Okay.
Suddenly.
Okay.
Because I just want to talk. Okay.
Personally,
wanna-
okay, hot take.
We got
right
to
here,
say
okay?
spoilers, right? For
Spoiler alert! Turn it off if you don't want John Wick spoilers.
But,
Hot
also,
take.
but also don't turn it off.
yeah, stay on. We need you.
I don't think that it was as good as the first two.
I have to say that is true.
I feel like the action was weirdly dispersed. I feel like all of the
Don't-
the
yeah.
draw of John Wick comes from just
Do
really good
not.
action
I
sequences.
don't think that's a hot take.
I thought the action was good when
The
it came.
action was good.
But I thought the spacing was bad.
The spacing was weird, and they tried to incorporate way too much of their really shit dialogue. It's so bad.
Lots of guns. What was the line that he was like?
He's like, I am the some. I can't remember what word he used. He like said some crazy shit, and then they cut him up.
Well, it's not about the dialogue though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should recognize that and just play to their strengths.
So I did lie a minute ago, and I actually,
Aaron Paul, is he coming?
I just want to tell a really quick thing. I promise, then I'll be done. I promise. Don't mute me.
Martin's got his finger on that mute
I promise.
switch.
If it's like longer than, I'm looking at my watch. If it's longer than like 30 seconds,
I guarantee. I just want to go through his Twitter. Aaron Paul says, "Midnight tonight, you will find out what happened to this guy. Hashtag El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. Hashtag yeah, bitch." And it's a picture of him. And then 30 minutes later, he says, "You ready?" ? The next one says, 1 hour, bitch. Then the next one says, 30 minutes and the wait is over. Enjoy the ride. Love you, Vince. You're a damn legend. Hashtag El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, bitch. And then, to culminate the story, he says, well, not quite. He says, Aaron Paul, my nephew being a legend, easy. Well done, my friend. Keep crushing it, bitch. And then the last tweet, well, he actually tweeted another one, but the last tweet in this story is, he shared someone else's tweet, which says, Massachusetts Democratic's bill would make it illegal to call someone bitch. And he says, what if it's in a nice way, asking for a friend? That's the end of my story.
So would that would pertain to us? Would be if we got recorded calling each other, if I called you a bitch, would I be
Is Aaron Paul based in
under
jail?
arrest?
I mean,
Fined?
There's no way that it would possibly...
is he based in Massachusetts? We should get him on the podcast.
Is he based in Massachusetts?
On the radio show.
Well, we are his number one supporters. I don't know why you're hating on him so much.
I mean, I love Aaron Paul. I just think
feel like
that
if he came on, it would be a little awkward because you've just been going on this whole Aaron Paul rant about how much you dislike him and don't want to read his Twitter, and I would sort of be the obvious favorite. I don't know. I think it would be a little awkward. Just the power.
have you even seen El Camino?
I haven't. I haven't even finished Breaking Bad yet.
Dude.
How can you even speak his name?
Don't you dare.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Anyway, that was just, I wanted to really quickly go through.
No, it's good because I just realized right now that we have nothing else like.
Yeah, what's the time? What do we got here?
What?
Oh wait, we never even talked about our songs.
Oh yeah, no, I got mine.
Well, you got yours. What about you? You gave. Let me see what you sent.
I gave "Are You Real" by Dennis Wilson.
Oh yeah, did you want to? Were you sending that because of Charles Manson?
Kinda. Yeah, a little bit. That's gonna.
I had a feeling.
That's gonna take a little bit of explaining exactly why, because I guess it's a fun story, kinda. Everyone's seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by now, right? We all saw it. We saw it together, actually. But everything all right?
Yeah. That's
Sorry,
right.
we just.
I was just making sure that the sound was working.
Martin was
a
giving me
little
some
concerned for your
He was
hearing,
giving me
dude.
some hand signals.
Yeah, I forgot that like you guys don't have headphones, so like I have to be checking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That's the thing. Someone is we're missing a pair of headphones. Anyway, the thing I was gonna say about it, about this, the reason why I chose this song is because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is, a sort of retelling, or not a reimagining of the Manson murders. Not to give any spoilers away. And fun fact about Charles Manson is that he learned guitar in jail. I forget what he was in jail for, from like some big deal guitarist. And then he was like, he got super into it. He's like, damn, I'm so good at this. And so he said, I'm moving to L.A. He moved to L.A. and somehow he met this guy, Dennis Wilson, who was the drummer of the Beach Boys, those beautiful boys. And
What big songs did they?
They have a lot of big songs. Good Vibrations.
Oh yeah.
God Only Knows.
I know God Only Knows.
They actually had a lot, but
God Only Knows.
there you go. See, Martin knows all
So
about
good.
it. So good. So anyway, that was just my little. I put in a Dennis Wilson song that I also like from his very not well known album, and they actually recorded one of Charles Manson's songs, The Beach Boys, and it's called like Death Never Sleeps or something like that.
Whoa.
Like, it's a super creepy name, or like
Super metal, man.
Yeah, like Love You Till You Die or something. So anyway, that's the story, I guess, of why I chose it. What's your song?
Oh man. So I like went kind of like in a backtrack of like songs from my that I was listening to this summer a lot.
Yeah.
And like a song like who I was listening to a lot this summer was like Rex Orange County. So I was
for sure.
I'm just playing like a song Sunflower.
I was going to
really
get
like.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
Was
I think
that
it's good.
Was that in Spider-Man?
I think so. And it was
That was-
weird because it was in Spider-Man and he's like in Venice. And I remember when I was in Venice, that was like the song that I was playing. So I'm basically Spider-Man, right? Yeah. I mean, like
Wait, the new
horrible.
Spider-Man? Like,
No.
Far From Home, right?
Far From
Far
Home.
From
the
Home,
animated
yeah.
one. Are they making a new...
Oh wait. So wait, were you talking about the animated one? And I was talking about Far From Home.
Wait, no, yeah, animated one.
Oh,
It's definitely in the animated one, and yeah, I was gonna say it's not in that one, but I didn't make those connections.
well, there you go.
there it
So
is.
anyway,
I'm a fraud.
not really Spider-Man. Can you believe it? Sort of to go on a little tangent. I noticed, Noah, that you're wearing a Hamilton. What is this? A Hamilton?
Are we sure we want to talk about towns?
Well, I was just bringing up that he has. I don't know anything about what Hamilton is.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, go for it. No, I'm wearing a Hamilton cross country shirt. I gotta represent even after graduating.
Yeah.
Hamilton cross country team.
There you. Yeah, I was just wondering. So you did cross country, right?
Yes.
But you do not do cross country.
I do not do cross country anymore because it is a miserable sport. But
It does seem pretty bad. I've heard about the runner's high, but I've never gotten that.
I was telling Noah today actually about how like depressing it is to look at like with weightlifting and like strength, you like could go 3 weeks and you wouldn't lose any of your muscle
Yeah.
strength, but with running,
If you
1
lose
week
that, yeah.
off, you lose 50% of your capability, like your endurance, and then it's like another 50, and it's just that.
That's why I don't do it.
and building it back up is
And
just
building
like
it back up is the worst.
awful.
Yeah.
And
That's why
also,
I only
I
really do
hate
strength.
wheezing, and I wheeze every time that I run.
Oh,
That's why I only do. Well, you guys can't see me, but I'm like really ripped. So that's why I only do weightlifting.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
We need to go back to the gym eventually.
What do you mean eventually? We were back like last week. But yeah. we
Yeah,
should
but
go-
yeah, but
we
I
should go
feel
again
like
this
it's
week.
been.
I'm joking, by the way. My joke is that I actually am not very ripped at all. Martine, who is
It's a great joke.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Martine's like a gym rat, and he's been helping me out.
Clean.
A what? Clean?
Clean. That's just a joke between Noah and I. That's not a dumb joke.
But Martine's been helping me out with that a little bit, so maybe we'll have a little fitness segment. But anyway, I want to just make sure we're gonna, I think, move on to the music that we've just been talking about.
Yeah.
All right, great. So what do we have first? Martine, you read it off.
Okay, yeah. First we got 1 second here. We got Sunflower That's Me by Rex Orange County. We have Dropped by Phantom Planet, that's Noah's. And we have Are You Real by Dennis Wilson, that's Micah's. And
then we'll be back.
we'll be doing ads then.
Yes, we'll be doing ads.
Cool.
So yeah, look forward to the ads.
Look
Thank you,
forward
Martine.
to the ads.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
See ya. And we're back.
Hello.
Noah, you'll be reading the ads off.
all
Tell
right.
us
Here we
who's
go.
Paying us to talk.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
let's
We
get
don't-
a word in here from our
We
sponsors.
don't get paid.
Prime Deli. The Prime Deli and Cafe takes pride in making their products fresh daily from only the finest and freshest ingredients. Their delicious homemade soups and daily specials are made from scratch with no additives or preservatives. Their quality and service remain at high standards, while their prices remain extremely reasonable. Please remember, any order may be customized to suit your needs. Just give them a call at 781-893-4344. And Chillbox. Chillbox Greek frozen yogurt is a fresh, modern concept highlighting the natural goodness that Greek yogurt has to offer. Their unique and healthy frozen yogurt is specially crafted from 100% authentic Greek yogurt and non-GMO low-fat milk, making it the healthy alternative. Along with their signature frozen yogurt, they also carry a variety of artisan ice creams, European coffees, smoothies, and cold beverages, sure to satisfy any craving. Visit them in Waltham or call 781-499-5380. and by the students of Brandeis University.
Craving.
Thank you, guys.
You could have had a little something there. What's your favorite flavor? Do you have
My
any-
favorite flavor.
talked
We already
about
did
I
this.
want to ask
We
again.
did this last week, bro.
Switch it up this time.
Dude,
Dude, they don't switch the flavors.
they switch the flavors like once a month, maybe.
Oh, last time so I got this is different. So I got like plain, and then I stole Noah's M&Ms. Crazy, right?
That is good.
Yeah, it was pretty
He was-
crazy.
he
I was kinda
pretty-
thinking that every time we come up with a new random flavor that's not necessarily on the menu. Like my favorite is their strawberry pina colada extravaganza mix.
Strawberry pina
Defamation,
colada
right?
extra.
Libel.
That is not libel or defamation.
Explain to me, lawyer.
Slander?
That is none of those things. It's just wrong. Just because you say something that's wrong doesn't make it libel. It just means you're an idiot.
What is libel?
Like it's when you like intentionally when you slander somebody
And it's false.
and it's negative.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
wrong.
has to be false, right?
Yeah, well if it's true then you can say it.
Dude, that's actually that good story that you should tell me about. That guy sued you for libel.
Oh, I don't know if I could talk about that.
Mike was sued for libel. It was pretty
su-
funny.
I was.
It was pretty funny.
Someone threatened. I actually don't want to go into the details too much, but there was someone who attempted to sue me for libel because they said that I was lying about them on the internet, and I wasn't. It was just a kid. It was just.
So
like-
were you.
I mean, so was I. This was this past summer, and we were both youngins. Like this was not a serious threat, but yeah, this guy she said he was going to bring some lawyers, and I said bring them on.
I'll take them.
I'll take them.
I took intro law.
Did you-
I will crush them.
You're minoring in legal studies?
Excuse me.
Excuse me? Get the fuck away. I'm minoring in legal studies.
Excuse me. My friend has a briefcase. Please get
Excuse
away.
me? My friend wears a suit to class.
My
every
friend wears
day.
a suit to class.
Excuse me. I own a tie.
Did you mention the students of Brandeis University?
I did.
Students,
I was like, thank you guys.
which is also us. So
yeah.
Dude, we paid for this.
give ourselves a pat.
Our big ass tuition.
Not even joking.
Our
we actually
big ass
paid, yeah.
tuition.
All
This
right.
is my board.
Yeah.
I paid for
You
it.
have a board. We don't have anything. All right. Let's
Okay,
hear what the
PSA
man's
time?
gonna say. Yeah.
The man. Here he comes.
Let's get to talk.
I'm probably okay to have one more drink before I drive home. I'm probably okay. I open the window to stay alert.
Probably okay. I just popped some gum in my mouth.
Step out of the car, please.
I probably made a mistake.
Probably okay isn't okay when it comes to drinking and driving. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
And we're back.
And we're back. That was record time. We got back in like a good 6 seconds of dead air. That was really good.
Got that nice sniffle from Noah.
Oh yeah, I made sure to hit the mic real hard with that.
It's good. It's like sort of background. Lets everyone know that you're.
Hear the
I'm still
cracking.
here.
I feel like you guys don't hear, but it's like I can hear sometimes. Like I'm like, they're definitely hearing like a like
You're
or like
hearing
some
a
some
mouth
like
noise.
mouth noises or
Dude.
Now we all
breathing.
heard it. So thank you.
They. I like how we say they. No one's listening.
He. The singular person who's listening.
I do like to imagine that there's one person out there.
I just imagine always. I always just think about a trucker, and he's coming
some
through,
poor trucker
and he
who's
just
turned into this.
and he pressed scan, and he hears us talking, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" and then, like, can't get fast enough.
That's probably about what's going on. Oh man, poor trucker driving at 12:01 at night. Actually, in the morning. Damn it.
God bless you.
God bless you. You're what makes America run.
America.
That and Duncan.
That and Doug.
All right, should we wrap up?
Yeah, I think we're good,
All right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for listening. Catch us. Can I say same place, same time? Is that right?
Next Tuesday, I think.
Somewhere around
I
the same
think
time.
the
I mean, it'll be
people.
close.
I think the people that are scheduled before us don't come in. So I think we could maybe
All right.
come in earlier and maybe do like
So we might come in earlier.
do an
in
11
which-
o'clock, maybe 10:30.
in
That'd
which
be
case,
great.
That
That'd be
one
good.
guy who's been listening to us and been like, man, I could listen to this every week. Sorry, you're not going to hear us now because you don't know what time we're going to be. But we might be 11:30. We might be a little
But
earlier.
eventually we'll be uploading podcasts.
Eventually we'll be uploading, and then, of course, you'll get to hear about it because I'm going to tell you whether you want to or not. Speaking of telling you things that you probably don't want to hear, please contact us at killingtimewbrs@gmail.com. Once again, that is killingtimewbrs@gmail.com.
So excited to hear this, the fan mail.
We got a lot of emails last week. A lot of emails.
We're not going to read them
flooded.
odd right now, but
Yeah.
we got a lot.
We definitely got a lot.
We'll save it for like one episode that we just open them all.
That'd be good. We don't actually have any, but
Wait, we got those 3 intro ones from Gmail though, right? Like
we did get one from
Yes.
saying "Welcome to Google." I thought that might be a fan mail from somebody, but I don't think so. Also, here's my other question, and I promise you will sign up. With the same email, we have a YouTube. It's Killing Time. Go to Killing Time at YouTube.
There's nothing on there right now.
There's nothing on there right now, except we have 2 subscribers. And I didn't subscribe. Did you guys subscribe?
I did not subscribe.
I did not subscribe, so
Dude, maybe that was like you get like a subscribe from like Susan Wozniak or whatever
we
her
did
name
not
is.
get. That doesn't sound
With
right.
Jitski.
That's definitely not true. That doesn't make sense. 2 people.
well now you've piqued my interest. I want to see who these 2 people are.
I don't think we know.
It's probably like someone we
Oh
know.
wait, it doesn't actually tell you
It
who they
doesn't
are.
tell you who. Listen, now that I know, now that I'm inside the YouTube system, I've been using their program, and I know all about it. I can tell you firsthand that you don't know who your subscribers are. That's my fun fact. You should, everyone listening, you in singular, you person listening, you should create your YouTube channel, upload some stuff. It's fun. It's free. It's good. We haven't done it yet. I don't actually know.
What are you talking about right now, dude? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just wanted to plug YouTube really
It
quick.
is 12:04. It is Wednesday
is
now.
past my
It is
bedtime.
Wednesday, my dudes.
All right. God, that's such a terrible thing to end on. God, dude. Oh, no.
You gotta have one more thing. Just talk for a
We're
second.
gonna start over. I don't want to end on that one.
Kill this. Kill it.
All right. Well, anyway,
that.
this is what happens when I keep it going. This is what happens when we hit 12:04 and Martinez drank water.
I drink no water.
Oh, then you're not a
Dude,
grown-
you're dehydrated. It's affecting your mental state.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
we need to get out of this zone that we're in right now desperately. Please contact.
It was such a good first 20 minutes, right, guys?
Thank you so much for listening. We said this last week. Is we're just trying this out, and we've never done this before. We're having a lot of fun. So thank you so much for sticking with us if you have, or for trying to find us in the future. You can once again contact us at killingtimewbrs@gmail.com.